There's nothing the internet loves more than cats, memes, and bacon. Popularized by seminal YouTube food channel Epic Mealtime, bacon is one of the world's most delicious foods. Salty, chewy, smoky, and sweet. Bacon really does have it all. Unfortunately, this deliciousness comes at a cost. Because of its greasiness and high sodium levels, bacon is also widely considered to be really unhealthy if eaten in large quantities. But what would happen if you started eating bacon every day and stopped eating everything else? Enter our trusty assistant Brainiard. In this video, he's gonna bite the meaty bullet and chow down on nothing but greasy, delicious bacon all day, every day for 3 months straight. Hey, it's a tough job, but someone's gotta do it. Will he rapidly gain weight, clogging his arteries and raising his chances of heart disease as you'd expect? Or is it possible that he could lose weight and maybe even get into the best shape of his life? Guess we'll find out. Unfortunately, for people who want to eat nothing but bacon or ice cream or candy, humans require what's known as a balanced diet. This doesn't so much involve weighing your food on a scale as it does making sure you get a good mix of nutrients that your body needs. A surefire way to get that is to make sure you get your calories from a variety of different sources. Eating a mix of fruits, vegetables, grains, nuts, and proteins ensures that your body has the nutrition to run on its optimal state. A nutritional imbalance or complete lack of nutrition can cause your body's organs and tissues to function improperly, making you more liable to fall ill or feel tired and distracted. Knowing that, it seems evident that our little bacon experiment with Brainiard is bound to end badly. After all, how much nutrition can there really be in bacon? When Brainiard starts his bacon-only diet with a bacon-only breakfast, he'll probably have a big ol' smile on his face. After all, breakfast is the best meal of the day, and bacon is the best part of breakfast. However, within the first couple of days of the experiment, he'll likely start feeling fatigued, dizzy, and queasy as his system adjusts to all the fatty meats. But then something magical happens. His body will start burning fat at unprecedented levels, while his blood sugar and insulin levels will drop massively. From that point on, his body will be a bacon-fueled machine operating as efficiently, if not more, as it did on a balanced diet. But why is that? What caused the critical change that occurred within the first week? To explain, we'll have to dive into a little something called ketosis. Odds are you've heard of ketosis or ketogenic diets. They're seriously all the rage right now. Keto takes the traditional carb-heavy diet and flips it on its head. Macronutrients, carbohydrates, fats, and proteins are the three basic components all foods consist of. Your typical acceptable macronutrient split is 45 to 65% carbs, 20 to 35% fats, and 10 to 35% protein. The typical keto diet, however, says the ideal macronutrient split is 75% fat, 20% protein, 5% carbs. But how can all that fat be good for you? Well, when your carb intake is so low, your body enters a state known as ketosis. In ketosis, your body stops burning carbs for fuel and starts burning fat instead. This conversion can be uncomfortable at first and lead to something called the keto flu, which are the symptoms Brainiard experienced early in the experiment. However, once you break past this point, the returns are magnificent. Keto diet followers lose on average 2.2 times more weight than people on a reduced calorie, low-fat diet, and even have improved triglyceride and cholesterol levels. Brainiard's blood sugar and insulin level improvements are ketosis related as well, and reducing both are known to have huge health benefits. The high level of protein he's consuming is also good for his health and his muscles. The reason eating nothing but bacon worked so well for Brainiard is that it's essentially an extremely reductive form of the ketogenic diet. Bacon's high fat content and moderate protein content met to fill the bill as keto-friendly foods, and it's got a high enough sodium and amino acid content to be relatively nutritious too. That said, while bacon is undoubtedly delicious, even the most avid bacon lover would get sick of it after 3 months. And while it's got a relatively okay nutritional profile, it's still ideal to mix up your food sources a bit so you cover all your bases. So, what are some other keto-friendly foods that can achieve the same results in a slightly healthier and more taste-diverse way? Luckily for ketoers, meals made with meat, fatty fish, eggs, butter, dairy, oils, nuts, seeds, and low-carb vegetables are all on the menu. So you'll have to cut out bread and sugar, but on the bright side, you can have all the steak and bacon and cheese your heart desires. That said, like bacon-only diets, keto diets aren't for everyone. It can be tough to stick with long-term. After all, who doesn't want a slice of pizza once in a while? And can lead to social problems. It's highly unlikely that new sushi restaurant your friends want to try will give you a plate of bacon. And if you find your current diet isn't working for you and you want to try changing things up, it's worth a try. Oh, and if you don't think Brainiard's bacon experiment could possibly work in real life, just take a look at a man named Dan Quibble. Dan did something called the bacon experiment, where he ate nothing but bacon for 30 days straight. Despite having other food cravings during the final week of the experiment went off without a hitch, and Dan and his doctor were both extremely pleased with his health results. His blood pressure dropped 30 points, his cholesterol looked good, and his liver markers were perfect. His doctor even told him, keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Well, there you have it. Bacon is not the devil it has long been made out to be. At least not if you're in ketosis. So tomorrow morning, load up on that greasy bacon and buttery fried eggs and cut out the toast. It might be the healthiest decision you've ever made. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button below. Then head over to the Brainiac YouTube channel for more tasty informational treats. Later, Brainiacs.